Imagine getting into a car with someone you trust, and those end up being your final moments alive.
Radio, there's an occupant inside. Send us some squad now. We gotta bust the window out. Send us some more units.
I need more units to progress now, Anita.
Now!
What are we doing?
31 Swan up. 60 on Westwood, on the 3 on Alameda.
This is not a fresh accident either. She's been here for a while.
Hello, lovelies. How are we today? Real quick, I'm Summer. This is All Day Mystery. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. I'm glad to have you. I like to do true crime here and mystery, maybe a lot of mystery sometimes. So if you are interested, sit down, relax, and have some coffee, have some tea. Let's do this. Okay, so we need to talk about the Netflix newest true crime documentary, The Crash, because this story is absolutely wild and honestly left people arguing all over the internet. And yes, this is going around, but I need to talk about this. In 2022, 3 teenagers left a party in Ohio. Mackenzie Schroella was behind the wheel with her boyfriend Dominic Rosso and their friend Devin Flanagan in the car. But what happened next didn't look like a normal accident at all. Police say Mackenzie drove nearly 100 miles per hour straight into a brick wall. And here's the part that gave investigators chills. There were reportedly no skid marks, no swerving, no attempt to brake, nothing. Dominic and Devin both died in the crash, but Mackenzie, she survived.
Saying this, but it doesn't feel real. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, now I'm just like going to my second surgery and I have to go through this shit now, and then like everyone's telling me it's my fault. Like, this is just fucked. I broke my leg. I don't know what, my right leg, I broke my leg, and my left leg.
At first, everyone thought it was a tragic accident after a night out, but the deeper investigators dug, the darker things got. Prosecutors started pulling text messages, social media posts, and details about Mackenzie's and Dominic's toxic relationship. Suddenly, people weren't asking what happened anymore. They were asking, was this intentional? What was going on? So one detail that really stood out to me in Mackenzie Schroella's case was the fact that she moved in with her boyfriend when she was only 17 years old. According to reports, her parents felt she was mature enough to make the decision. And hey, every family is different. Some teenagers are very responsible. But here's where my brain is asking questions. The reasoning was that she was mature enough and her boyfriend could help take care of her. How exactly was a teenager financially supporting another teenager? That is a big question right there. Because from everything publicly reported, there's no evidence that Dominic Rosso was secretly a millionaire, no trust fund, no winning lottery tickets, no reports of him being independently wealthy. So naturally, my nosy true crime brain is sitting here wondering, where was the money coming from? Was he working? Were his parents helping? Were they sharing expenses? What was the actual plan? And before anyone comes for me, okay, I'm not saying moving in together automatically means something is wrong. I'm just saying that most 17-year-olds I knew, including myself, were struggling to keep gas in their cars, not running a household. It's one of those details that leaves people with more questions than answers. Testimony during the case included discussions about drugs, using them among the teens involved, and statements about being able to handle large amounts without feeling much effect. Now, I'm not here to diagnose anybody or pretend I know what was going on in somebody's mind, but when I hear someone say they can do a lot of drugs and still be fine, my ears perk up just a little bit. Because sometimes confidence and reality are not exactly best friends. It's one of those details that makes you wonder about decision making, risk taking, and whether some warning signs were being overlooked along the way. The courtroom drama got intense. The prosecution painted her as a obsessed, angry, and emotionally spiraling. The defense argued she had medical issues, memory loss, and never meant for anybody to die. Maybe. But the judge did not hold back. Called her hell on wheels before sentencing her to 15 years to life in prison. Now, Netflix dropped The Crash, and people are completely divided. Some viewers think the evidence screams intentional. Others believe there's still reasonable doubt. And honestly, this case feels terrifying because it's one of those stories where nobody can fully agree on what was really going on in her mind in those final seconds. True crime has officially entered its wait. What really happened era. And listening to some of the calls,
Like they described it to it, like it's like disgusting me. Like I'm so through. Like why do they have to like go into detail with me in the room? Like I don't know. Like it's just I just like and Dom got like so like.
I know.
Like it makes me like I could like throw up right now. Like I could puke. Right
well, that's because I know, Sam. I'm so sorry you had to hear all that, baby. I'm so sorry that I couldn't sit by you through those moments.
That's disgusting. Like I could.
I'm so sorry.
Vomit.
I know. Well, it didn't help that somebody was on his lap with all that extra weight either. You know what I mean?
Whew. Her saying, "How can they talk about it when I'm right in the room?" Is she really feeling that, or is she just detached from the situation? I don't know. Investigators said this wasn't giving lost control of car energy at all. They said Mackenzie Sherrill's car was going close to 100 miles per hour. The gas pedal was reportedly slammed down, and there were no signs of braking before impact. Like, not even an attempt to stop. And the car itself can read this. Then prosecutors started bringing up the relationship drama, alleged threats, and the fact that witnesses described things as super toxic before the crash even happened. Like there was cheating involved, and then allegedly sex work was involved. And once surveillance footage came out, people were really starting to side-eye the situation because authorities said the car appeared to accelerate straight into the building. And we need to talk about the infamous slipper theory. So during the trial, the defense basically threw out this idea. Like, hey, what if the prize slipper got stuck near the gas pedal and caused the crash? And everyone in the courtroom was like, wait, what? Because suddenly the story went from serious crash analysis to was fashion the villain here? But investigators weren't really buying it. They said the car had no mechanical issues, nothing indicated a stuck pedal situation. And the crash data still showed sustained acceleration right up to the impact. So, in their eyes, the slipper wasn't the cause. It was just part of the chaos that came after. They said the car molded around the slipper. To me, it feels like this was someone who was used to getting in their way and emotions and arguments and control. And I don't think the intention was as simple as, I want to kill someone. It gives more of a disturbing mindset of wanting control over a situation. Like trying to force a reaction, scare someone, or create some kind of extreme moment that would change things. But the problem is, once a situation reaches that level of speed, power, and danger, there's no such thing as just scaring someone. It becomes irreversible in seconds. And apparently, her in prison, she seems to be doing just fine. Doing her makeup every day, getting her hair done by other prisoners. I even heard about pedicures. Wow, she's having the life. having 4 relationships at the same time, she's busy. Other inmates saying she wasn't remorseful at all either. So whether people see it as intentional or not, what stands out to me is this idea of control spiraling completely out of hand and the consequences being far beyond anything anyone could take back. It's sad for the families that this ever had to happen. And I feel like maybe this girl was supported on her actions a little too much, whether it was wrong, whether it was right. I mean, one part of that documentary shows the parents talking about how they had to pick Mackenzie up from school for bullying. And Mackenzie says, "No, I didn't do it." And the father says, "I know Mackenzie and I know she wouldn't do that." And then them supporting her on that, this happens more than a couple times, and her getting rewarded more than what she was already getting rewarded in the first place. I mean, in my opinion, something happened. Something happened and she was upset or mad, and she took this drive to another level. The ones that paid for it, those poor boys and their family. I feel so bad for the family and friends that actually are the ones that dealing with this. I mean, she's incarcerated, she's in prison, but it sounds to me like she's living the life. Like, she's still being taken care of. Her mom's still taking care of her, giving her money. But what do you guys think about this case? Let me know. And if you're still here, I'm glad. I really appreciate it. If you could, just give me a like, maybe a subscribe. I'm still in the beginning of my journey, very beginning. I really like doing this. I love doing true crime. I love doing some mystery. If you guys have any cases that you want me to do, let me know. I have a few that are in mind that I have lined up. But as always, stay safe out there, watch your back, and don't talk to